with the Ghost. So once again, oh wow, we were talking on mute for most of that time. So hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to the Tower Dive TV Weekly Tournament number 40. I'm Azaraki Dragon, and casting with me is Achelios and Deja Vu.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, apparently we had a slight audio failure, but that's all right. So we have a quick minute 35 to recap right now. So as we take a look at the blue team, we see Brand, Quinn, Sejuani, Annie, Ari coming out. Purple team going with a much more standard and possibly viable. I don't want to get ahead of myself with that word there, though. Um, Team comp with Thresh, Master Yi, Gragas, Ezreal, and the J4 coming out. So as we can see, there's a big difference between the blue team bans and the purple team bans. Blue team deciding to go ahead and spell out hot there with their Heimer, Olaf, Teemo ban.
Yeah, but
And
with that, I don't think there's a flaming Sejuani skin. We have Firefox, Ari, Annie in general, Brand in general. They could have finished up with a flaming team comp, a flaming skin team comp, but they decided not to. But looking at the picks for the blue team, I'm gonna say this again, but my predictions before were AD carry Brand, mid Ari, obviously jungle Sejuani, and now we can even see that she's taken Smite, so there's that. But a Quinn top and an Annie support. So Brandy bot lane, Quinn top, Ari mid. I think that's what's going to happen. We'll see. But Quinn is an AD carry, so we might be seeing Quinn AD carry and Brand top. But I think these guys are just crazy enough to make it work the other way.
I think that it looks like that brand support. He's picking up the exhaust. I think that Alex the man with Annie here is going to be our AD carry, and I think we're going to see a Quinn in the mid lane, and then that Ari in the top lane. I think that's the way that these guys are going to decide to roll right here, unless deciding to go for
AD
a complete
carry Annie,
role mix
maybe.
up. Yeah, I think this AD carry Annie is what we're going to see. I mean, figure she does get a free stun, so as long as he can get ahead with that attack damage, he might be able to actually swing this one. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
We'll all take bets and we'll figure out who's right in when we actually get into game. Of course, they could just mix it up and I don't know, maybe send Quinn support and do something really, really crazy like that. But getting into the loading screen, Phoenix Quinn, that is actually that is a fire skin. So I forgot about Phoenix Quinn. That is a good fire skin, but Sejuani is still sort of the odd one out here. I
And
think
Sejuani
we
messing it all up. They could have gone
there's
with
a
a
flaming Maokai skin
yeah, I was gonna
that
say
we could use.
there's the Maokai, there's also Warwick that would have fit in here.
Well,
Um,
I don't know if Warwick's such a good champion right now, but speak. What am I saying?
well,
They're running this team
let's take
comp.
a
I don't
look.
know if they actually care about stuff like that. But
Um, yeah, I mean even Udyr would probably work. I mean he's got his little he's got
yeah,
a red
that's true.
team skin, so that I think that would work. But looks like purple team here just gonna go standard splashes. So that's unfortunate. Don't
Yeah,
have any fun skins coming out from these guys, but we're gonna see what they can do right now against this insane comp that blue team is going on here. You know, it's gonna be very.
yeah,
I'm
that's
looking forward to this match. How about you? I think this is gonna
yeah. This
be
is gonna
one
be
of
a
the more
fun
interesting
match.
matches of the tournament this week.
So exhaust on brand, so he could go support with that. That's possible. I, it sort of ruins my AD carry brand theory when he takes exhaust, but it might still happen. I don't know. People have been running a lot of ignites on supports recently, so we still could see that, but we are in game now, so hopefully we'll get that final answer. I'm really anxious to see what they're actually going to do with this. But in the meantime, I actually I don't know how to line up the summoner spells yet. Okay, Annie, I'm Sejuani. We know the spot Sejuani goes in, but other than that, it's kind of just, huh?
Yeah,
All right, so
plugging Sejuani in is easy enough, but getting the rest of them, um,
item builds.
yeah, I mean,
Elixir
looks like
Brilliance.
fairly standard. I mean, well, other than Brand starting with an elixir here, but we have Quinn with the Doran's, Sedge was, just her Hunter's Machete, Annie starting off with the Doran's Ring, and then Ari deciding to go with a Flask here. So it's still not really telling us much about where people are playing. So maybe they're looking to just play these champions in different lanes. So, maybe they want to just put Annie in the bot lane and then still build her AP
30
here.
seconds until
So
minions
this will
spawn.
be very interesting to see what's happening. Looks like they just kind of bunch up in each other in each other's opposing river bushes here. Blue team now pushing in. Looks like they're gonna drop a couple wards down in purple jungle. They're running into the Wraith bush. There's the Wraith ward coming out. Purple just deciding to kind of sit there in river. It looks like they're very wary of a blue invade right now, which they should be. Looks like Sirens are
Minions
roaming
have
as a pack,
spawned.
maybe down into the jungle, to make sure that they defend. But I don't know. Looks like they're just gonna go ahead and group up here in the mid lane.
All right, so I'm getting word from Lunette that this specific Sejuani skin is sort of fiery, and she really, really wants it to count for the fire team. So we're just going to say it counts for now. And they have a full fire team, so
All right.
TPA really, really hard to get a hold of. So they're going for the fire team, and actually those two look a little bit fiery. The mace, it leaves a red trail wherever it, or an orange trail wherever it's sort of swung, so that could be possible. I don't know. We'll
All right, we'll give it to you, Luna. We'll give it to you.
Oh, called it AD carry. No, Brand Annie bot lane. So it's AD carry Annie and support Brand. I thought it was going to be AD carry Brand and support Annie for sure, but the other two picks are safe though. Quinn top
Okay.
and Ari mid. So we have that going for us.
Yeah, those are very standard. I thought we were going to see the Ari top and the Quinn mid simply because Salty played that amazing Shen game last time. I figured he would want to, keep in his top lane. But yeah, so it looks like we finally the lanes figured out. But it looks like Sejuani looking to go in on this red over here.
And he, once again, is going to pull off that really, really aggressive jungle invade. Biz Arnold getting taken down very low. Nightblue doing as best he can to secure the kill. All the CC is down. The cooldowns are just a bit too long. Flashing over the wall and dashing right into Jarvan, securing first blood. And I think the only choice now is probably to wait out the timers to try to get an execute. And it's not going to be long enough. Oh, it's long enough!
Wow. By
Did-
this,
did
like,
Biz
to
Arnold
the second
actually-
right there.
Did Biz Arnold actually hit Nightblue, though? Because that might have been it. He was too busy running the entire time. There was a possibility that he didn't actually hit Nightblue.
Maybe. Actually, now thinking about it, I don't think that he did get a hit on to Sejuani. So, very well played by Sejuani, realizing that she hadn't taken any damage. That, or she was just willing to go ahead and give up a kill to Jarvan for that first blood. But very, very well played by Sej. She does lose her double buffs, but so does Jarvan. And now she gets to come out of here with a kill and, for herself, getting that extra first blood gold right there. So, very well played.
It's going to also give her a Spirit Stone right there, helping her farm through the jungle and stay. It gives her a lot of sustain. And meanwhile, in the top lane, Killicast going against Master Yi. Quinn actually doing a very good job. And one of the shortcomings of this new Master Yi is that in order to use his Alpha Strike, he needs to auto-attack quite a bit. Otherwise, it's going to be stuck up at an 18-second cooldown, which is huge. And it doesn't allow for him to farm very well. And Killicast has taken perfect advantage of that because whenever Kaiokai tries to go in for any auto attacks, Killicast is just going to put down a lot of damage. Oh, but in the mid lane, Nightblue is going in for a gank. There goes the dash, waiting until Gragas dashes before she went in, but nothing happening there. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Biz Arnold going to try something, but stuns onto Xavier, and they're going to take him down very low. Tricks him, forced to flash out of fight. The last auto attack from Annie, chasing down the last kill right there, but Mole's going to pick up Brand as well, and now Nightblue is the one who's going to force them to run. There goes the stun onto Biz Arnold, and they're going to try to kill him as well. One last auto attack, once again chasing him away, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to secure one kill out of that, and I think they're content with it.
Yeah, very, very narrow escape right there from Jarvan, getting away with about 16 health remaining. So good on him to get out of there. I know he probably just was worried about getting dove on again. But looks like now they're
Speaking
gonna
of
dive on
dove
Ezreal.
on, Moles is getting dove right now. Nightblue trying his best to do something, but Alex the Man is out of mana. The auto attacks don't do enough damage yet. Started Doran's Ring. So she doesn't have any auto attack speed, any auto attack damage or anything like that, so they're just going to have to back off from that. Not really much they can do when Alex is so low on mana. So in that case, might want to go back, deciding not to actually. I think that might actually be the better idea, is to just go back, recall, buy some stuff, and maybe get a little bit of mana, maybe a Doran's Blade, who knows. We'll see what she buys right about now.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like she's okay. It looks like she's just gonna go ahead and pick up those the sorcerer's shoes. So this Annie, not building AD like we kind of had hoped. I guess they figure, you know what, we still have that Quinn in the top, but interesting choice to run.
Oh, the taunt lands onto Oakwood. He's going to be flashing out of there in one proc of the ultimate from Salty. Not quite enough to take him out, but it looks like Killicast procking a lot of his passive on Master Yi, taking him down very low. And the Meditate is not up right now, so he's going to get that in just a little bit. So it's up now. He might be able to Meditate. Probably just doesn't want to use the mana, saving it for an Alpha Strike. And there goes the Alpha Strike, but unfortunately Quinn using her ultimate right there. Very, very nice bait by Killicast, ready to just jump on him as soon as he comes out of the Alpha Strike.
Yeah, he thought that he had an opening right now, right there, and it just completely turned around on him. I mean, Quinn, like you said, really, really powerful against this Master Yi right now with her blinds. She's got enough mobility to even, I think, to even outrun a Highlander Yi. Maybe not one with Ghost as well, but certainly to outrun a Highlander Yi. So very very good pick by the blue team right there with that Quinn choice. She's doing very, very well in that top lane. She's only ahead a little bit in CS. She's got about 14 CS on him, but she just went back. She's got a BF sword. She's got that Doran, so she's got a little bit of sustain, and now she's got that heavy damage. And a fight breaks out in the purple jungle.
Night Blue trying to steal away the buffs. He's getting caught out a little bit. There goes the dash. Oakwood just going the wrong way around the wall. So that's going to be a completely safe Sejuani. In the meantime, Trixim still trying to kill Captain Xavier, but that's not going to work. And they're all just going to go back to their own lanes. However, let's take a look at who actually got the blue buff there. I think Buzz Arnold was able to secure it with a smite. So good on him to try to prevent the damage from that gank.
It was, and G getting taken down in the top lane. Looks like we missed out on that one a little bit, but Quinn just going in hard, getting that blind, and just ripping him to shreds. Not long after he got back into lane, so things are not looking good for this Master Yi right now.
Yeah, even though Master Yi is a pretty good duelist because he scales so well on attack damage, you were talking about it before, the blind from Killicast is so strong because Alpha Strike is the only poke he has. And if he wants to try to initiate an actual fight, he's going to have to rely on so many of his auto attacks. And at that point, the blinds, you can't hit people when you're blinded. So those auto attacks count for absolutely nothing. And Killicast can just win engagements up there. So that's a very good pick to pick Quinn up against the Master Yi.
Yeah, unless you're Lee Sin. Lee Sin can hit people while blinded.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, I mean, Quinn already, wow, just if we take a look at this top turret right now, already sitting at about 325 health. She is just ripping through this and making sure she secures her objective. And a Quinn roaming, I mean, she's already got so much mobility with her ultimate and everything. Like, really, really powerful roam champion right there. And then Gage breaks down the bot lane.
There goes the Tibbers and the Pyroclasm chasing him away really far, but meanwhile in the other jungle, so other side of the jungle, Biz Arnold getting taken down. There goes the Sejuani ultimate. He's going to retreat under the tower with a flash, but a follow-up flash from Night Blue. There goes the Cataclysm. Oh, he's not going to be able to escape from it, and it looks like Master Yi gets the final kill in the bot lane. Another dive. Mo's getting taken down very low, and there goes the last Ahri ultimate, and Alex taken down very low by the tower, but it's not going to be enough to kill him.
Oh wow, yeah, that was a good amount of skirmishes right there. Sejuani getting a little too overzealous, trying to get in there. I mean, she's doing her job of taking out Jarvan and denying him summoners, but now, I mean, by doing that, or not summoners, my mistake, by denying him buffs, but by doing so, she just gave Master Yi a blue and a red buff, which is not good, because while that blind is going to shut him down, if he can get an auto attack off, it's going to completely negate this Quinn's movement speed. And now she's going to go on Gragas right here.
And Gragas, with the barrels, not going to be able to pick up that kill. The ultimate barrel, unfortunately, still not doing it. And Killicast is going to be able to take him down. However, TowerDive, back in the top lane with Master Yi, still picking up the kills. So, little by little, he's making his way back into the game. 1, 2, and 1 at this point. So still pretty far behind Quinn, but he's going to have to play passively. But if he can do that, if he can farm up to the late game, then he's still going to be very strong.
Oh yeah, he's really going to be a force to be reckoned with if he can keep going like this. I mean, already, just getting that assist right there that we saw, getting that kill on Sejuani, these are the things that he really needs to try to turn around his play. He needs to sustain his farm. He's behind on Quinn at the moment, and now blue team getting, you know, that nice global gold from that turret push, and now it looks like they're going to try to push tier 2 a little bit. J4 going in on Ahri.
And there goes the Cataclysm, catching all 3 of them in it, but 2 flashes going to save them, and Biz Arnold gets caught out, and it looks like TowerDive is now doing a very good job of picking up some of these last kills. Salty kiting him around. There goes the charm. He might be able to pick it up. There goes the double kill. Salty doing a very good job right there, and Mole's trying to catch up. Might be able to with an arcane shift. Salty just waiting in the bush. The Firefox procs, and it looks like one last ability is going to be able to take him out, but the arcane barrage missing right there, and oh, just a little bit too late. Ahri picks up the kill once again, and the Sejuani ultimate just outranging the flash, and Oakwood taken down by that as well.
Oh wow, okay. So just in a matter of about 2 minutes, we saw Siren, Siren's A team just really kind of pull out the stops and make sure that they just start shutting people down as much as possible. I mean, with that mid push, they landed themselves a really incredible engage, and now the pings are coming out for the Dragon, so it looks like they're going to be able to pick up even more global gold, further extending their gold lead. They're currently almost at a 7k lead, about a 6.3k at the moment. But this Dragon is really going to propel them further into the lead. And something I would like to say, with that Jarvan Cataclysm, actually there weren't 2 flashes blown. Annie did blow flash to get out of there, but Ahri actually, being very smart, saving flash, used her her ultimate and dashed out of the Cataclysm. So very smart play by Salty right there, making sure that he saves, you know, his flash cooldown right there.
Yeah, and Flash has a much longer cooldown than Spear Rush. Spear Rush sits at about 70, I think. Let me go ahead and check that. Yes, 72 seconds right now is where it sits at. So compared to the, oh wow, going right into Oakwood. Oakwood getting taken down very low. There's the last Spear Rush picking up the kill, 100-0 right there, and there's nothing that the rest of the team could do about it.
Yeah, Grog is actually kind of doing himself.
Alex might
not
be
really
looking
doing
for
well.
Tibbers. And there goes the Tibbers, stunning Captain Xavier, and he's taken down, oh, not quite, throughout the final tick, but Buzz Arnold is back into the fight. Salty is turning on him. That's one last auto attack from Alex the Man, picking up the kill. Mole's now on the run, having to force both of his flash and his arcane shift out of there. And Tibbers is just tanking the tower while they go in for it. Mole's, oh, the charm lands. It's just barely going to be enough with the last incineration from Alex the Man, but Xavier picking up the kill with the help of the tower. But it looks like Alex is getting caught out by TowerDive right now. Master Yi once again is getting back into this game. 3 kills now. They might be able to turn this around. It's going to be very hard though.
But the problem is that they're taking a lot of time right now to defend this mid turret, and Quinn is just shoving in this top lane turret right now. It looks like Yi and Gragas are both going to finally converge on her, realizing what she's been doing this whole time, that that they're actually getting kills on the blue team, and she's going to sit here. And here goes Valor. She gets slowed. Looks like we might have a fight going out.
And the flash going to be popped. Valor gives her a lot of extra movement speed, but oh, very good baiting out Master Yi's ultimate right there. Highlander being popped. Oh, very nice kill by Killicast right there. So much burst damage. Quinn is 4-1 with a Bloodthirster as well. I'm sorry, she didn't actually, Master Yi didn't pop his ultimate. He popped Ghost to try to catch up with that. So very nice bait out right there. The Thresh Hook just barely missing, and Night Blue looks like just going to spam. I don't know, is that a dance maybe? But it just,
I think that's their dance, yeah.
knows that there's no CC. The death sentence already went out, so okay, what are they going to CC me with? The box? Captain Xavier probably doesn't want to use his box on one person, so he's just going to get out of there quite alive and taunt him just a little bit.
On one person who happens to be very tanky right now. And if we take a look at Sejuani, she's got her Spirit of the Ancient Golem right there. She's got her Chain Vest coming out, so that Ezreal not really going to be able to chunk her down like he'd like to. He needs to get some armor pen. The Last Whisper, I'm sure we'll be seeing coming out fairly soon. I mean, the blue team is already just pretty well built, and purple just really needs to catch up as quickly as they possibly can. But it looks like we might have Annie going in for an engage in the bot lane.
And there goes the Tibbers, landing on both of them stunned. Mole's getting taken down low by the Ignite. Salty popping his ultimate, and there goes the pickup on the kill on Mole's. But it looks like TowerDive is here as well, but a nice stun from Annie. There goes the kills. Oh, one last ability is not going to do it, and Biz Arnold saving Master Yi's life. The Meditate, he's floating in the air right now, gaining some of his health back, but tricks him, going in with a Pyroclasm, proccing on 2 minions, not really getting the full damage out of that, but the burn onto Oakwood is going to kill him. Buzz Arnold is still trying to do something about this. The ultimate is down for him, so Sejuani is going to try to use her slows to stop him, but it looks like that's not enough. Alex the Man flashing back into it, trying to get something to happen, but that's still not going to be enough. They're going to be able to take this tower, however.
Yeah, they're going to be able to take this tower, and it looks like we're... Yep, exactly. Quinn able to take the top tower. So Quinn, obviously, she's just avoiding all of these team fights because her entire objective right now in this match is to just do nothing but split push. So we have not seen her fight with her team once in this entire match because she just keeps going top and she keeps chunking these things down. And as we can see now, she's not afraid of a 1v4 right now in the purple base. She's just going to casually stroll on out of there with her ultimate.
And her ultimate gives her a lot of movement speed. I'm really glad to see people making use of that. Running into Master Yi, no, doesn't really care too much, but dashing right back into him. There goes the Blade of the Ruined King, so he's going to be able to escape with that little bit of extra movement speed. But both teams, they're going to try to disengage. Blue team, hopefully they're going to try to disengage. They don't want to keep fighting this unless all 5 of them are there. And once all 5 of them do get there, they might just be able to win one last team fight and push down to win the game. We might be seeing that. There is a bear inhibitor in the top lane, so could make a play up there too.
Yeah, they can. I mean, right now, blue team, this is really their match. They can make plays anywhere that they want. They have complete map dominance. They don't even have, I mean, they still have a good amount of wards out, but they don't even have to ward out everything because they just have so much map control. 7 turrets to 0. It's not looking very good for purple. I mean, we're not even at the 20-minute mark yet, and there's already a very significant, like 13K gold lead going on right now in favor of the blue team. They've just been controlling everything. The only thing that we haven't seen them take so far is Baron, which they probably could do at this point, but Ahri getting picked out in bot lane.
And there goes the Cataclysm Spirit Rush. Very good job escaping everything and dashing outside of the range of the Gragas ultimate. She's going to be sitting alive after that, but Master Yi is going to try his best to try to stop it. And there goes the Alpha Strike along with the last auto attack to proc that. But very good distraction as well. All the meantime, the rest of Siren's A-team pushing down the top lane. They've got an inhibitor and they might be able to win the ensuing team fight. All of their big ultimates are up.
Yeah, see, this is exactly
and
what
there
we're
goes
trying
the
to do.
initiation. Oakwood getting caught out by, I don't know if I should call it the Glacial Prison anymore with this skin, but still getting caught out by the stun. There goes Moles getting taken down very low. Ignite ticking him down. Not quite enough to kill him, but it looks like Captain Xavier getting killed very quickly by the amount of burst damage that Annie has, building full AP.
Yeah, wow. I mean, blue team just has the power to just shred right through purple. And as you see Quinn, now, once again, she's just not really that afraid. She's just going to sit there and try to take down that Nexus turret. Looks like she's going to go ahead and back off and say, you know what, well, I can settle for mid turret and maybe your inhibitor as well. But now we have an engage as Jarvan goes in.
And Jarvan is going to try to zone out Killicast right now, and Killicast, he's just going to run to the other side. There's no tower there. And no, kiting them around their own base. This is going to be quite interesting to see. This Arnold, there goes a flag and drag combo. Not quite enough to get back into the fight, however. And it looks like Killicast is getting caught out once again by Master Yi. Just a little bit too fast to do anything. The blind goes out, but it's just going to run out of time before he's going to pick up the kill. Meanwhile, another distraction. There goes a mid tower. That inhibitor in the mid is going to be completely bare, and they're going to burst down Master Yi so quickly between Salty and Trixim, and they're turning onto Moles. Complete 100% burst comp they have right here. It's basically, hey, let's focus this guy. All right, they're dead.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, they even despite the fact that it's just an all-out burst comp, they still have very, very powerful CC. I mean, if we take a look, Brand, he has his stun with his, his Blaze Q combo. Annie, she has her stun every 4 abilities. Ahri has her charm. Quinn has her blind. And then we have that amazing AoE stun from Sejuani. So despite the fact that they're just very explosive as a team, they still have the CC to back it up. Because typically if you see people who try to just say, okay, let's just go in and burst them down, they don't do a good job of CCing, and then they end up getting CC'd, like counter CC'd, and they get picked apart. But, I mean, Siren's A-team, they're just doing a really fantastic job of just picking their targets and then locking down everyone else simultaneously. But the other thing is, their split push is just phenomenal right now. I mean, we could already see Quinn just zipping back to top lane by herself. You know, it's just she's not afraid. She has complete confidence that she can escape. She's only been caught out really once that last time. She has two deaths. That last one where they actually managed to catch her. But she's been doing such a good job of just being a total distraction for the purple team, and then just getting in there and then ripping down turrets. It looks like all of purple is going to maybe try to converge on her. Once again, I don't think they're going to be able to catch her.
And juking the death sentence right there. She has her ultimate up, so yeah, juking them is a very good possibility, or just outrunning them. Now, if we take a look at some of the item builds for a second, I have to say, for the red team, there's no magic resist whatsoever. Not a single magic resist item, and that's pretty bad, in my opinion. Okay, Aegis of the Legion, there goes some magic resist, but still, that's not enough. It really isn't against this team.
Yeah, I mean, they really need to get some MR going on. Oh, Annie flashing over the wall.
There goes the Tibbers stun. Oh my god, so many people getting bursted down. Captain Xavier is now the focus of Killicast, but he turns to try to kill Biz Arnold with a Cataclysm flash out of it to try to give some sort of CC in between them. But Biz Arnold and both getting caught out right there by the ultimate from Killicast, and that's going to be killing Gragas right outside of his fountain. That's GG. It looks like Siren's A-team taking yet another game. They are in the Challenger 5v5 league, so unfortunately they have so much power in their team right now. It's going to be hard for any team to take them out, but we still have 3 more games in the day. Let's see if anyone can do it.
It's going to be tough. I mean, once again, Siren's A-team managing to take the tournament last week, coming back in strong, already 2 matches up here. You know, they're doing a fantastic job of just powering right through everything that's thrown at them. That last match being a much more significant challenge for them. But in the end here, coming out 27-9 for the blue team. So very, very, very well played. And even if we take a look at the gold statistics right here, Sejuani sitting at 8.1k, Brand sitting at 7k, still 400 gold higher than purple team's top champion being Mastery at 6.6k gold. So blue team just winning in just about every sense of the how they could. Like, they just had complete dominance right there.
And one thing I have to point out, I really want to see Siren's A-team try for the TPA team again. And they haven't actually gotten that last week. They haven't gotten it this week. You know, I really want to see one of them able to pick it up, and hopefully no one's going to pick it away from them or ban it out of them. So let's cross our fingers and hope for that, because I haven't actually seen a full TPA comp in a TowerDive TV tourney yet. So this team might be the first one to do so, which would be very, very exciting. But for now, we're going to have me and Achilleos are going to have to say goodbye. And you can find me at Azaraki Dragon on Twitter, and you can find Achilleos.
It's yeah, if you want to find me on Twitter, it's at Seth C. King. I'll type it out here in the chat for you guys. Thanks for having us, and enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, the rest of the tournament is going to be casted by a different casting duo. We have Grizzrage. You all know him. You all love him. And we also have a new caster as well. So stay tuned for that. He will remain a mystery until we're ready to get into the next game. But in the meantime, enjoy a little bit of music.